What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Batman with another action. We got LeBron doesn't deserve number 2. Kobe does. Shaq destroys Stephen A. on Jordan is untouchable GOAT. Hey, man. We got some, I guess, GOAT debate. I might get more into this. Only reason I'm not into it because none of these dudes is my GOAT. I'm going to be real with you. Like, I'm going to just be real with you. So I really don't be interested. But I've been seeing a lot of people react to this shit, so let's do it.
I'm thinking Kobe Bryant's top 10 all time, probably top 5. I mean, look, number 2.
What? Like, and I was just looking at that, like, bro, how can you debate that Kobe ain't in the top 10, bro? Like, that nigga's obviously, like, I know this shit all opinionated, and none of these niggas' list really is official. Especially, to me, if it ain't, like, real NBA players that play. Like, these are nerds, geeks that's just giving these lists. Let me just be real with you. Like, if it was, like, maybe NBA players doing their list, and you see, like, a common theme, I would respect it, like, these opinions more. But, like, realistically, it's just people's opinion that never hoop a day in their life. So, but at the end of the day, regardless of that or not, that nigga's top 10. Like, you should always have him at least top 10. Like, what? Nigga, wasn't it Kobe, Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron at one, like, what? At one point in time? All of a sudden, nigga he went from, like, top 3 to top 5 to just out the damn thing. Like, what?
Behind Michael Jordan. In my mind, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, wait a minute, what's wrong
Nigga
with
got
me
more
not
rings
saying
and
that
everything. Nigga
he's
won
not
without
number
Shaq and
2
everything.
all
What are we
time in
talking
the history
about?
of basketball? What's wrong with that, Shaq?
I have a problem with you know what you said. Like, my thing is, doesn't matter who the GOAT is, my guy should be in the conversation.
Yes.
Don't just no. But hold on. So, what Rashad was
I
saying,
mean, yeah.
like, you guys just throw them.
It really don't matter.
Like,
that
you know,
much.
sometimes you have to listen to what people are saying. Like right now, and listen, you know, I love all those guys, and I'm actually jealous that my name is not in the conversation. No, that's neither here nor there. So somehow it just went from Mike to LeBron, and you just threw my guy out of the conversation.
Exactly.
His name needs to be in there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when his name is not in there, that's when people have a problem.
I believe
That real.
But let me ask you this question. As you sit there as a basketball analyst doing a great job that you do on TNT, you know, several nights a week during the NBA season, I've seen you on many occasions question certain things, and you're just talking about the game, and guys personalize it, and you're talking about basketball. You didn't insult them. You just talked about what they needed to do, how somebody else may have done it better, particularly in moments, because you ain't just looking at stats. You looked at moments. Knowing you the way that I have over these decades, you didn't just pay attention to numbers. You were talking about who showed up when it was time to show up too. All of those things come into consideration. I look at Kobe. There is nothing on earth to question the greatness of Kobe Bryant, who to me is one of the greatest of all time. But it did help for those first 3 rings that he had you in your prime to some degree.
That's not the point. The point everybody is making.
No one cares. Nigga, Magic Johnson had a super team, bro. Like, these other niggas had super teams, bro. Like, no one cares. I mean, I ain't gonna cap, though. It is crazy how, like, Kareem... it ain't like Magic in the conversation. Well, even though maybe he should be. But, like, other people had super teams. But it's crazy how, like, maybe that is why no one talks about Kareem and Magic as the GOATs, though. But, nigga, I don't care, bro. All these little stipulations, like, all this extra shit people put on it, bro.
About the conversation.
I'm not leaving him out the conversation.
Kareem is not in the conversation? Like, that's crazy.
You always say GOAT. The GOAT is LeBron or Mike.
No, I never said it's LeBron.
Hell no.
It's always Mike.
Okay.
It's always Mike for me.
Well,
I say him,
listen,
number 2 is LeBron.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. But I always hear Mike and LeBron, and I used to hear Mike and Kobe.
That's what I'm saying.
My thing is, it has to be those 3 guys.
That really was what it was, though.
Dr. J need to be in there too.
No.
Because he started all this.
No.
Ain't no.
It is no. I love Dr. J, but it's no.
Hey.
How you gonna say, like, this is what I'm talking about. How are you gonna tell him that? And he was in the league, bro, and won rings, and, like, come on, bro. That's why I'm like, NBA players need to make lists, bro. Y'all ain't official, bro.
And if you want to get technical, Dr. J need to be in there too.
No.
Because he started all this.
What you talking about, man? Michael Jordan might even say that.
Ain't no.
No,
Ain't
it is no.
Hell no.
I love Dr. J, but it's no.
Hey. Dr. J started all this.
Okay. He started, but that don't make him the GOAT, though.
How not? How? That's where everybody got this shit from.
And Magic.
Yes,
So, like,
I had Magic up in there too. I said, but that don't make him the GOAT. I got Magic as the greatest point guard of all time.
Listen, it doesn't matter who you or I think the GOAT is.
Okay.
Certain people can be in a conversation, certain people can't.
Okay.
And I just think before y'all say 1 and 2, you can't leave my guy out. So I can kind of understand why Rashad was getting upset, especially with Kobe not being here. You know, it just makes it, and you know, like I kind of heard with his point, it was like you just trying to throw him away. And, you know, we would never do that, and I know you would never do that.
I would never do that.
You and Kobe had a great relationship, but his name needs to be in that conversation when you talk about the greatest of all time.
But what I had to
I don't even know what happened. Like,
tell Rashad earlier.
What happened to the respect? I don't even get it.
Because I told him. Because like,
out of sight, out of mind. Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? I got LeBron, who's been around quite a long time and is versatile with 6'9", 260 and all of this. I said, I look at Kareem, I look at Shaq, I look at Bill Russell. I said, people used to get on me because I didn't bring up Wilt Chamberlain. Here was my issue with Wilt Chamberlain. Your number one nemesis was Bill Russell. He had 11 titles. You had 2. And that was your number one nemesis. So I'm not questioning the greatness of Wilt Chamberlain, but how can I put you against a dude that was your nemesis that's got 9 more titles?
And guess what? That nigga got 5 more rings than Michael Jordan. 5, nigga. But then now context and now all that matters now. So like, bruh, why he ain't the GOAT, nigga? All that now that don't matter now. Now 11 rings don't matter.
9 more titles than you.
Compare him to
so
other
it's
niggas.
like it's a basketball conversation, and that's all I'm saying. And that's something you and I talked about. Yeah, you could throw people in the conversation, but you got to make a decision. Remember I told you that? You got to make a decision, and you got to pick one.
In the world of basketball, countless names have come and gone. Some flashed briefly like passing winds. Some carved short-lived moments of glory,
and
a select few etched themselves permanently into the hearts of millions. But when the conversation turned serious about the word,
very like literally 3 days ago, I did not know that. But yeah, like I like Mike, like that nigga a legend, bro. Like on me, like
GOAT, the greatest of all
time. Talk about it. We already know
there is only one place to begin. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And yet, strangely enough, for more than a decade, the media has stood wave after wave, pushing LeBron James.
You gonna compare Wilt and him like that, nigga, don't forget he has 5 more than your GOAT, so. And then guess what? Now that's not gonna matter. Now it's gonna be something new. So it's like, bruh, just stop.
Into the center
stop bringing
of
up
this
Bill
debate.
Russell, bro.
They call him the king. They put up endless charts, parade statistics of points, rebounds, assists, painting a picture as if LeBron has climbed to the same peak as Jordan. But within all that noise, one truth has been conveniently ignored. LeBron has never even surpassed Kobe Bryant.
Exactly.
Let alone Michael Jordan. Because being the GOAT is not just about piling up points across 20 seasons. It's not about longevity alone, or collecting records like trophies on a shelf. GOAT
they all played
means
less
absolute
seasons
peak.
than him, right?
It means immortal moments that make the entire world hold its breath. It means killer instinct, unshakable spirit, the ability to walk into battle and strike fear before the ball even tips. These things cannot be measured on a stat sheet, but they define greatness more completely than any number ever could. If basketball were a mountain, only one man sits at its summit throne. Michael Jordan. Immovable, undisputed, beyond question. Just beneath him, like the truest reflection of his shadow, stands Kobe Bryant, the great replica. The disciple who honed himself to mirror every move, every fadeaway, every heartbeat of Jordan, and turned them into his own language, his own 5 championships, and LeBron James. He is the embodiment of unmatched physical power, of endurance, of a career that has stretched longer than anyone thought possible. He has reached heights very few could ever dream of. But when the subject is the throne of the GOAT, when the standard is absolute perfection, LeBron remains on the third step. That is not an insult. It is simply the truth. Michael Jordan, the Everest of basketball. If basketball were a towering mountain range, then Michael Jordan would be Everest, the highest peak. For a towering mountain range, then Michael Jordan would be Everest, the highest peak, the first to catch the rays of the sun, and the place where no one else can stand beside him. He wasn't just a player. He was the standard, place where no one else can stand beside him. He wasn't just a player. He was the standard, the measuring stick by which every generation after him would be judged. Jordan stepped onto the stage of the NBA Finals 6 times.
Hey, man, I don't know what you're saying, but I know the GOAT, mine is off skill. Like, who's the best player I've ever seen? Who's the most skilled, the best player? That's what I'm ranking the GOAT off.
And all 6 times he walked away with the trophy in his hands. And even
Who's
greater,
just the best player?
all 6 times, Jordan was named Finals MVP. No blemishes, no failures, no exceptions
Wait,
for anyone.
What?
Was named with the trophy in his hands. And even greater, all 6 times, Jordan was named Finals MVP. No blemishes, no failures, no exceptions for anyone to point to. That is absolute perfection.
Hey, one thing I will not be disingenuous about, I do think the comp is more right now. Like, we got more comp, but that don't mean that it should be easy to get what he got. 6 in a row. Was it 6 in a row? Or whatever? Yeah, whatever it was, however it was, that ain't easy at all, you know what I'm saying? But I do think the comp, there's more comp, it's harder now, I do. Like, imagine like the Bulls versus the 2024 Celtics. I'm always going to bring that team up. I think that's the best team in history. They had the best offensive rating in history. You already know they had elite defense. So I think that add up. I think that 2024 Celtics team will beat that team, honestly, bro. I think they'll beat any team, not just them. Damn near any team, bro. That team, super team galore, bro. Like, man.
A legacy untouched in the entire history of the game.
But
Jordan
it should,
didn't
though. It's
dominate because of sheer size.
30
He
years
dominated
later.
because of his iron will, his unmatched skill, and his hunger in every moment. Think back to the late 1982nd, when he faced the bad boys of the Detroit Pistons, a team built with one purpose: to break Jordan. They knocked him down, pulled his jersey, slammed him to the floor until it seemed he couldn't get back up. But every fall only made him stronger. By the early 92nd, he didn't just beat Detroit, he ushered in a dynasty that made the entire NBA bow down. Jordan won 10 scoring titles, 5 MVP awards.
Okay, hold on. Wait, what is this video about, though?
Captured Defensive Player of the Year in 1988, a guard, the league's most unstoppable scorer, yet also its fiercest defender. How many superstars in history have ever done both? When the clock ticked down to the final seconds and the ball was in his hands, everyone in the arena already knew what would happen. From the shot in 1989 against the Cavaliers to the dagger that buried the Utah Jazz in 1998, Jordan turned moments of unbearable pressure into immortal history. To him, basketball was never a game. It was a battlefield, and on that battlefield, there was always one survivor, him. And when it came to sustaining greatness, no one could match him. Twice he pulled off a three-peat.
Wait, so I ain't gonna, I might not watch the whole thing if that's what this video about. I thought you was gonna go back to clips and. All right, I might end it at like 10 minutes then. I don't know.
3 consecutive championships: 1991, 1993, 1996. 1998. Once is nearly impossible, twice is unthinkable. Yet Jordan did it. That feat demanded exhaustion, relentless pressure, and the knowledge that every opponent would throw everything at him. Still, he stood tall, fist raised, smiling defiantly from the mountaintop. Michael Jordan didn't just win. He defined winning. He wasn't just great. He was the very definition of greatness.
Skill, nigga. I like
just
that.
Win.
I like
fist
that, LeBron.
raised,
I like that.
smiling defiantly from
Kyrie
the mountaintop.
right there.
Michael Jordan
John
didn't
Wall
just win.
right there.
He defined
Yeah.
winning. He wasn't just great. He was the very definition of greatness. And no matter who came after Kobe or LeBron, every single one of them has had to look up at him. Kobe Bryant, the closest to the Jordan formula. If Michael Jordan is the original masterpiece that can never be duplicated, then Kobe Bryant is the closest, most refined, and most magnificent replica the game of basketball has ever seen. Every step, every pivot, every fadeaway.
Wait, so I got a question. What if Kobe won another ring, then what? Or what if he won even 2 more? Cause I don't know, bro. I'm just looking. I see clips and highlights of Kobe, bro. And what was he doing worse than Jordan, though? Like, really, like I know that there's gonna be some fans watching this, and I'm not gonna walk on eggshells, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, just keep it real. Like, I have an opinion. Y'all got opinions. Y'all gonna force y'all opinion on me. I already can see that. I already know how that works. There's gonna be a lot of Jordans to go. LeBron, I can already see that. But and they're gonna have long passages and paragraphs explaining it of why this, why that, or whatever. But what is Jordan doing I mean, what is Kobe doing worse than Jordan, though? I understand you might say a clone or a replica, but, like, bro, he was literally just more modern. He could shoot. I think, can he shoot? Hold on. Can he shoot the threes better than Jordan? I don't know if Google. I don't know. Let me just look it up. Was Kobe Bryant a better three-point shooter than Jordan? It says it's slightly better than Jordan. You feel me? So he's a better shooter from the three. Just probably down there might be in general. Cause that's why people say, I heard people say Jordan was more athletic. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I don't know if, like, I don't really know. I understand he came first and everything, but then didn't Michael Jordan get some of this shit from Julius Erving right there? So it's like, it's kind of like, just because he's Jordan don't mean that, like, somebody that copied him can't be better, because he did the same thing, right? Julius Erving, right? Wasn't he the first? I didn't know he was the first go or whatever. First whatever he was. I didn't know. So, why can't Kobe just be the best ever? And I'm not saying he is, nigga, because I think, I'm going to just say it. Kyrie Irving, I don't give a damn what y'all say. That is the best player I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if he was 6'6", 6'7". Like, that's spooky. You know what I'm saying? That's the best player I've ever seen in my life. Most talented, skilled player ever. But I respect other opinions. So I'm saying, like, how Kobe can't be, like, why you just put him in a box? Like, oh, he's just a replica. He's just a, like, whatever. Like, nigga, what was he really like? How was he not, like, how could he not be number one? How?
Game of basketball has ever seen. Every step,
elite defensively
every
as
pivot,
well.
every fadeaway carried the breath of Jordan. Yet Kobe transformed them into his own language, his own weaponry. When Jordan retired, the basketball world thought they would never again witness a player with that same killer instinct. But then Kobe appeared. At 18 years old, he dared to stand on the playoff stage against the Utah Jazz and launch 4 straight air balls in a do-or-die game. People laughed. They mocked. But Shaquille O'Neal, the Lakers leader at the time, said something unforgettable. I wasn't mad at all. He was the only one with the guts to take those shots. In that moment, the world caught a glimpse of Kobe's DNA. The DNA of a conqueror. Kobe's career became an epic of pride. Kobe's DNA. The DNA of a conqueror. Kobe's career became an epic of pride and relentless hunger. Alongside Shaq, he delivered 3 straight championships at the start of the 2002. When Shaq left, many said Kobe would never win on his own, but he proved them all wrong.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, I think I don't really want to hear the AI that much. I ain't gonna lie. So I think we can end it here. Everybody tell me what y'all think of that video, bro. I'm out, man. No cap.